Hey, folks, welcome back to the Upstate Music Channel podcast. It's episode 7 with,
Angela with Widow Lake.
and we're going to have a blooper reel because the way that started off, we've been sitting here laughing for the past probably 2.5 minutes because we both screwed up an intro.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a good question for you. Have you ever done that on stage?
Oh, plenty of times.
I know this is I was going to ask this at the end, but I just got to thinking about this, and we're going to jump ahead on one little thing.
Okay.
When you start a show or you start a song and you screw up and you know you screwed up and everybody knows you screwed up,
just keep
does that happen
going.
to you?
Oh, yeah,
You just roll
absolutely.
through it?
Pretty much every show.
Do you like, hey, that was me, I wrote that part or something like that?
I mean, I usually just go along with it and hope that nobody really realized it as much, knowing that we're looking at each other going, yeah, you screwed up, or,
Well, so if you laugh about it and somebody makes fun of you and you kind of joke, it actually adds to it. It makes you more human on stage to me if I see that,
Yeah.
and it makes you look more human. And I interviewed you before and you said you started off with a trumpet.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me about that.
Oh, that was just a middle school.
So were you with a marching band or were you just
No,
playing?
concert band.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't do any, did you ever do anything with marching band?
We did like one game that we actually learned how to do the march and all that
Okay.
good stuff. But yeah, basically it was all concert. And
Because I'm starting to notice something, and it made sense to me that people that did marching band in high school, I kind of made fun of you, and a lot of people did. And,
I did too.
And now, and when you go listen to the radio, you're probably hearing them, and your favorite musician that's jumping around on stage, doing flips and crazy stuff with an instrument. If you think about it, how can you play an instrument or do that, sing?
it takes a lot.
Marching band experience gives you, I can move. I can do
Mhm.
precision movements, even though it looks like it's wild. Like David Lee Roth, a lot of his stuff was planned.
Well, you won't see me doing any flips.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, can you see how that would give you like a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of training toward it? And I've noticed that the more animated musicians, when I talk to them, like, you were in marching band, dude. You look cool. You're thrashing, and I'm like, yeah, okay. But how many instruments do you play?
Not very well, but 4.
What are they?
Keyboard, trumpet, bass, guitar.
Okay. And have you ever played on stage with any of those besides singing?
Yeah, I used to play guitar.
Because you've done it on stage. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, but,
Long time ago, but yes.
are you going to do it again?
We when Stevie left, we kind of talked about it, and it still sounded better with just Eric. So.
Oh yeah, Eric's good.
Yes.
Eric's really good, and
Yeah.
y'all are one of the only bands that's ever played one of my favorite songs, "Wasted Years" and Iron Maiden.
Oh yes.
And y'all did that.
That
as an
is one of my
acoustic show.
favorites.
And
I wish we could bring it back.
let me tell you what that song for me. When I was in Iraq, in the middle of the night, summer of '05, you're rolling down, going back to Kuwait, 30 tractor trailers behind you. You've got 3 Humvees as a convoy. I'm up in the gunner's hatch in the front with the headphones on and earbuds underneath so I can hear music. And it's bouncing around in those headphones that was just connected to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up in the gunner's hatch, and that's I play that song. And if you've sang that song, you know what the lyrics are.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been around the world and you kind of see where that song just hits you.
Oh yeah.
And I throw my hands to the sky. I did a full Titanic move. This is southern Iraq where it's not that dangerous, but just up in the gunner's hatch, like the full kit, just hands wide open, eyes closed for a few seconds, and just doing that part of the song.
Yeah, you couldn't do it that long, for sure.
No, well, yeah, I mean, just for a few, and it was at night. They didn't have night vision or whatever. But anyway, and it was southern Iraq, and it was a lot safer down there when we were rolling south at night. But I just remember that, and I remember y'all doing that song. I'm like, I think I told y'all, but that's the reason I love that song. I grew up on it. It came out when I was in high school, and I heard it. I'm like, man, I'm going into the Marine Corps, and that sounds like what I'm going to do.
Right.
and it's about a band traveling. You know, it's about it, but it fits. And what was that? 15 years later, I'm up there like, wow, it hit and it fit. And
we did it a little different.
oh yeah, well, I mean, it was acoustic, so it had to be different. But it was, oh crap, I lost my. There we go. But sorry about that. But we're live now. We're not doing retakes.
Yeah.
But how long have you been in playing on stage or singing on stage?
Oh wow. First time on stage was probably elementary school. Yeah, elementary school.
And what about it? Did it like when I did lights and you'd be up there playing around and stuff, and you see the crowd start getting into it and getting you, yeah.
It makes a difference.
How well? Not with just lights. There's a hook there. It's almost like a drug. It gets you like.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you see the crowd get into it,
yeah.
It makes you get into it more.
Is that what grabbed you, or was you trying to find that, or?
I think it was more. I knew that I could do it. And then when I got up and everybody just, I mean, like at the end of my song, it was a standing ovation. It really was. I mean, little girl, you know, I'm standing up there and there's a standing ovation for me. And I'm just like, wow, I have this power. I can do this to people, you know?
Oh yeah. And that's like I said, when I'm running light. Now when I played harmonica on stage a couple times, that one, because I don't like doing this. I like the Wizard of Oz. I like being behind the curtain playing and going, yeah, you got that's. I get why you do it, and I have the same reaction, but I cannot. I'm up there to have imposter syndrome. I'm like, oh my God, I'm screwing this up. I don't know what I'm doing, and you know, and I'm not even really a musician. It's just I know how to play a couple of songs, and it's almost scary, but it's. The thing of it is, though, is what I've done with my life. If you come up and make fun of me, one or two things are going to happen. You're going to be getting messed with for beating up an old man disabled vet, or you're going to get beat up by an old man disabled vet. One of the and two of the. I'm good either way. So you know, hey,
pick your poison.
But how do you like? You talk to the crowd a little bit. You're active. How long did it take you to learn when to do that, when to pull back, when to talk, when not to talk, when to sing, when to, you understand what I'm saying?
It's just, it's an over the years type thing. You don't really learn something like that.
Yeah,
on the fly.
It takes a lot of experience to notice. Okay, you got to read the crowd.
Right. I mean, it's just like song selection. If you're on stage, we have a set list. We don't always go by that set list because you're going to look out there and you're like, oh, this is not the right crowd to be doing like if you got, Iron Maiden.
Yeah. You know, and you got age groups too. You look at, like, I'm 54. I'm an MTV kid. You know, I grew up on, the thing of it is, though, when I was in my 20s going out, it was the 90s. But the 80s is where I grew up. That's what I listened to when I was, and that's another thing. I don't want to ask how old you are, and this may show it, but like me, I like Motley Crue, that whole Kiss. You know,
I'm a
the
hair metal freak. Yeah.
The thing of it is, though, is what age? Like me, it would be between, I guess, 12 to 18, somewhere in there. That music is my music. Do you have an age range for that? Is it when your childhood, adulthood, or what?
That's hard to say because I really do. I mean, I like pretty much all genres, different. I mean, to this day, we do a lot of oldies. You know, I mean, and you wouldn't think that with a rock band, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we do country, and I would say probably I'm more of the 80s, I think, because I love the 80s. It was a good time. Yeah.
But I need to maybe text Joe and ask about turning these lights on because it's about to get dark out here. You guys play mostly 80s rock, and that's your core. Do y'all play indie? I'm trying to think if y'all play any country songs at all.
Yeah, we do. Joe doesn't like it, but yes, we do play some country, because he's a closet country fan.
I like classic. Not classic, more like classic
I'm
outlaw
the golden
country.
oldies country myself.
I like
but
when rock. I don't want to. I kind of sometimes want to hear the lyrics. I want to hear a story like Wasted Years. But a lot of times I just want the goofy rock and roll song about a girl or a guy or whatever I guess I love rock and roll would be.
Yeah,
And there's not a lot of, and that's another thing. You being a female, and I don't mean to, but there's not a lot of like music. I mean, there is, but most of the hit songs are male.
Oh yeah.
And
that's we get that a lot too. That y'all cover so much. I mean, you take a song that's done by a male, and it just blows their mind that I'm singing this song. Rob Zombie. It flips them out.
Oh yeah, and you do well. You're a great vocalist, and but now I lost myself there. But y'all's song selection, is that your music? You like that?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's a few songs that are not really my cup of tea, but that's pretty much everybody in the band. Somebody likes this song and the rest of us don't, but it gets a good response, so we kind of keep it in the lineup.
So now you didn't do marching band in high school. Did you do anything else in high school as far as music?
In high school,
did the concert?
Yeah, high school it was bands. I was
Okay.
more in the bands.
Like band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like guitar bands,
the
rock band.
rock band. I asked Brady from Street September the same. He's like, "Hey, we had a music program." I played him back, and he said the same thing. And that's why I was kind of wanting to. I know there's the Music Mamas on the Move podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them, or maybe both of them, are. I've watched a few episodes, but I hadn't got. I know one of them is a music teacher, and I'm kind of curious because I taught a lot of you people.
You people.
You people.
Usins.
I talked to y'all, and a lot of you, it's like half and half. You have people that actually have either high school and college education in music, or people that just the Pickens Creek fiddle player. He's a fiddle player. He's not a violin. He's a fiddle player.
Fiddle. Mm-hmm.
I asked him how did you learn music, and he said, "Old man taught me 7 songs." Said that's all I was taught. And here you go. And I got to thinking about that. If those 7 songs had everything in it, or most of the scales in it, there you go.
There you go.
And
just run with it.
So you don't have that like a real big education in music theory or anything?
No, I mean, elementary school, yeah, we had choir and all that stuff, but other than that, it was really middle school that I really got into music and the keyboard and the trumpet and learned how to read music and all that good stuff.
That's the question do you know how to read music? So I know, but sorry, we had to get some little lights out here just to see, but I know I couldn't tell you the music. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I don't know the alphabet, but I know how to read music. Does that make sense? Somewhat. I know what it is. I know it's like a 3D space and all. I know it's hard to explain, but I have no interest in
like
learning.
Face and
yeah, I know what it is, and I'm amazed that people can read that because it's a completely different language. But if you spoke Arabic, Spanish, whatever, and you have sheet music, you can actually. There's another question. Have you ever had to play with anybody that you just couldn't stand? Either you disagreed with them on everything, or either you just didn't like the person. Have you ever had to share the stage with somebody that you just don't say their name or don't say anything?
I mean, I don't really think so. I think I can pretty much get along with people. I mean,
has there ever been anybody has there ever been anybody you played with on stage? And I know that don't say the name, or you can on this one. That's, I believe in iron sharpens iron. Have you had somebody next to you that like I gotta pick up my game because this person's showing out?
Oh, absolutely.
Is he one of them? Eric's in the background, by the way. But
Be quiet. Until
it may not pick up, but you started with a lake, right?
I did.
Okay, now
Me and James Heaton.
Okay, and where did that name come from?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that.
Because you see the Enjoyer swim, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like that.
Bring your swimmies.
Well, it has this kind of like almost horror vibe to it. It's just Widow Lake, and it just kind of.
We were trying to go towards the rock because we were going to be more of a rock type, heavier, and let me go back to the story. I usually tell people when they ask where the name comes from, I usually tell them name generator because I don't want to sit there and explain the whole story. And I know that's horrible.
We've got 17 minutes before I actually have to ask questions.
I know that's horrible. But back in high school, one of my nicknames was Widow. And then when I met James...
Okay, stop. Why?
Don't ask that. Don't ask that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago. Well, when I met James, he had been bit by Black Widow like 3 times. So we kind of had a little something to go along with that. And we knew that we wanted a rock name. And I don't know how we come across the actual story of Widow. It was going to be Widow Creek. When we did some researching, there's already a Widow Creek.
I'd say that would be, if y'all ever did like a country persona, that would be a great little Widow Lake and Widow Creek.
Well, Widow Creek is actually a creek. Widow Creek is actually bluegrass. So,
That fits.
Yeah. Joe's over there, no.
Or you could do like pop and do like Widow River, or Widow Pond, or Widow Pool.
Somehow or another, we come across lake, and come to find out, there is actually a Widow Lake. It's in Michigan. So it was kind of cool,
I'll have to look that up.
And one of these days, Widow Lake will go to Widow Lake.
Well, there's a Widow Lake in South Carolina, Lake Jocassee.
I've heard that.
I'm going to tell you a real quick story, sidetrack here. I scuba dive, or used to. And that used to be a spot me and my buddy would go once or twice a week. When I went on the honor guard, I had to burn up leave. So I'd burn up a day of leave, and he'd leave Greenville County, and we'd head up the lake. And anyway, just about every time I went up there, rescue was coming because somebody had passed. I can't go up there no more. It's bad luck. And it finally broke, and there was like, I'm not kidding, a year I went up there like 6 or 7 times. Not that many, but I know it was 3 or 4. We went up there, and every time somebody drowned. And at one time there was a 3-year-old and we actually responded to it, went down looking for him. He was found 50 feet away from where I stopped, and it was already past where, anyway. But yet the Widow Lake, how many original members are there besides you left, if any?
Me.
So everybody else is somewhat new? Not new, I know y'all been around a while. Because I met y'all in 2020 maybe, and y'all have had, except for Steve left, y'all have had the same lineup.
Yeah. Eric, you've been with us for 5, haven't you?
No, like 7.
Jeez.
Because, I was with you guys for a year before I met Kelly, and Mara's 5.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
But
time flies.
Now,
By the way, Widow Lake will be 10 years old on July 31st.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're 10 now.
Not yet.
Now you guys have a merch line. You got somebody to run sound. Now you still have like all 4 members. Who does your social media?
Me.
Okay. Now,
if you call it me doing social media.
Who does your booking?
Joe.
Okay. Now, what other attachment? Who does e-flyers?
Me.
Okay. So I'm trying
much.
Every band normally.
That's why they're so horrible.
You've got somebody that does a different task of, like Joe. You probably host the rehearsals, and you do the booking. And you do the social media. I'm trying to think of everything. You got somebody, usually you got one guy running sound, one guy running lights. Y'all got the whole package. Now, do y'all actually put, I haven't seen y'all do this, but I'm going to ask. You've got the flame pots out there and the
Sparklers.
cold sparks, which those aren't dangerous, but do y'all have markers, like, or do you just know, not, okay, I don't need to go over there and stick my face in this part?
Oh, we definitely know to do that. If we're on stage and they're behind us, we know they're there.
Okay.
We do.
Because now, do y'all, this is another thing, if you've got pyrotechnics, and the cold sparks aren't they are, but they aren't.
Now, if they hit your eyeball, they don't feel good.
Yeah, I've stuck my face. I put my glasses on, closed my eyes, and stuck my face on them before. And I was gonna do more of that at the Harley show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the little kids?
Yes.
One of them kept running around and playing fire ants, and the dad kept running and grabbing him back. But I was trying to like motion you to get them because they were dancing. I was trying to figure out, like, hey, look over there. See if you noticed them yet, or so. I didn't know if you've seen them because you've got lights in your face and it's hard to see the crowd. But anyway, with pyro, you've got a set list. You know, y'all are going to do
Heaven's on Fire.
Yeah, Heaven's on Fire. You know you're going to have a lot of pyro going off.
Mm-hmm.
And you said something about you would adjust a set list. The thing of it is, though, like, I know y'all do a lot of stuff manually. And a lot of people don't realize if you adjust a set list and you have, like, if I was doing lights, that's going to mess me up, especially if I've got everything programmed.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons at the pub why I did everything manually, because I have no idea what you're playing and you have no idea what you're playing.
Right.
How do you, I guess this is one for probably for Joe when I talked to him about pyro, but how do y'all figure that out? Like, or is she just running it manually?
She runs it manually.
Just being that creative and going, okay, that sounds good here. You know, and do y'all train? Do y'all do any type of rehearsal with the effects?
We have, yeah. We'll set up out here in the cul-de-sac and do just a live practice.
Live neighborhood show.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, because if you don't train in that stuff, and I know this from experience, you have no idea what it's going to look like. You know,
right.
You know, you got.
But you never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And you have to have training with it. It gets a little crazy, but now you guys used to have some type of screen that went behind, not a screen, but a light.
Oh yeah, the curtain.
Oh yeah, those things.
That
were
heavy curtain. We loved that curtain. Yeah. It was cool. It really was, but it was so heavy.
And I'm going to ask your husband this when I interview him, but I've got to ask you this too, because it's the rarest thing on the planet. The bass player gets a girl, and I've asked y'all this before. How did that? I've got to ask. Was it at rehearsal? Was it at a show? Because at one point you looked over and went, bass player.
Actually, Hack did not play bass when I met him.
Oh, so this was before he joined the band.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, so he wasn't so that ruined my fantasy.
He actually, I'm sorry.
That ruined every bass player now is going.
He actually learned bass for Widow Lake. Yeah.
So he learned how to play bass for you.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
So it wasn't y'all like met in the band. Y'all met before the band. Y'all were dating before he came in the band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the bass player didn't really get the girl. The girl got the bass player, or made the bass player, or
made the bass player.
Well, yeah, but you know,
that's pretty interesting on social media. The bass player turned into a bass player.
Gosh.
I'm not controlling it all. Learn how to play bass.
Oh my gosh.
And you're married. You're married to the bass player. Y'all are married. Yeah, you're married.
Yeah, we're married.
But how's that going?
Good. I guess good, right?
Now, do y'all talk? No.
No, we don't talk at all.
When you, if you leave I think I asked this. I'm trying to remember how I asked it, because I asked the Smiths, the Clementine and Patrick, this somehow. No, it might have been Second Nature. There's a lot of married couples in the Upstate that are in music, and like when you screw up, how do you figure out how to blame it on him on stage?
That's hard to do, because he don't mess up that much.
I've heard that, and I've noticed that with him, because when I first met y'all, I think he'd been playing. I think he said 2 years. And I'm like, ain't no damn way. And I'm like, okay, you know, I know bass is easy, and if you applied yourself, you could get it. And he was in the pocket, kind of, you know, okay, he knows the songs, he sounds good, got a decent tone. And then fast forward a few years, I see y'all Wild Country, like, damn, he's gotten better. And now he's playing keys, and it's like, crap, okay, maybe I could have actually sat down and disciplined myself and learned an instrument. But I'm that lazy. But now you guys rehearse, what, once a week?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do y'all ever, like, blow it off because you're playing 6-7 shows this month? Or?
Yeah.
Then you use the show.
We need a break.
That's what I was going to ask. How deep is your love for music? You're going to be doing this 3-4 times a week. And you guys, do y'all ever like sit down and plan out what you're going to do on stage? Any type of animation? You know, I'm going to move over here.
No, not really.
You know, we're going to do the ZZ Top thing, or we're going to do, you know.
Not really.
There's no. Y'all should try that sometime. Do a little coordination. Joe.
Me and Stevie used to do that. We'd do our little kiss move.
The thing of it is that if you talk to Joe, he learned everything you need to learn how to do that in boot camp.
Oh yeah.
It's think about it. It's just a movement. You just got to do it by the numbers.
Yeah.
And then you make it look like you're not doing it by the numbers. In the honor guard, when we do military funerals, the ceremonial salutes, everything, it's all by the numbers, but it does not look like it's by the numbers unless you screw up. And
no, they hear every time we screw up. Trust me.
E-flyers, and y'all are one of the ones I got to talk about this on. I'd make y'all little pictures and do stuff and make them, and y'all were one of the ones like, man, that's a cool, oh crap, I made that. You know, y'all have used a lot of mine that I've made.
I have, yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. You know, and I see people
because it was cool. So,
but I see stuff because there was one that had a little drop of water. And I'm like, that looks cool. Next time I do something, I'll try making something like that for them. And I was going to make something like a Wild Country E-flyer, and I'm going to make something like that one. I scrolled back and looked at my thing. I'm like, I made that one. I seen one. I'm like, that looks cool. I inspired myself.
There you go.
that's what a lot of herbal memory loss.
There you go.
But you make the E-flyers, or you know. Have you ever thought about, have y'all made any of the AI E-flyers, or have you got into that yet?
Yeah, I tried one. I've used it a few times. I didn't like it, so I kind of had to adjust it a little bit. I
see the draw of using that, but if you've got a picture or artwork or something with a logo on it, when I made them, it's like, it's a little, and Keisha from Powdersville Pub, she used to make hers, and she goes, I like doing these. She goes, it's like my little artistic little, and she would make her little things. And I'm like, you know what? That's right. You sit there on a patio at home, drink a cup of coffee, and it's kind of relaxing. I don't know why, but making those little, it's just like a little bit of creativeness, I guess.
Just a little bit.
Y'all are on stage doing a lot more creative things than I do, so that's a little bit for me. But, so would you rather manually make one, I guess, versus AI?
Well, AI is definitely a lot easier.
That's what I was about to ask. Is you just, my logo is made out of AI, but it's on some goofy little meme maker, and I put palm tree looks like a music note, and crescent moon looks like a note, and it just gave me these claymation. It looks like the state flag, and I colored it, and it was a claymation one, so I could color it digitally. But I made my logo off of AI, and that a lot of people have problems with AI, and I'm like, that's the new thing. I'm not writing music, but your production, your the flame pots, or the not flamethrowers, what are they called? But all that stuff. Eventually, you could put a couple of cameras up and don't hurt this person, and you can run around stage and it won't hit this off. It'll, that's coming, and there's E-flyers now. People are making promos with them. But do you feel that that's cheating, or do you feel that that's using using an iPad on stage?
I mean, it's obviously using technology, but I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to use it.
Yeah, it's just like I said, using an iPad or a phone on stage to read your lyrics off of.
Right.
And, people used to put music stands with sheets up, or you have the wedge monitor that's really a teleprompter, and you've got that stuff to use now. And if you're a singer, you don't even have to know the lyrics of the song to sing a song, if that makes sense. You kind of.
Yeah, you do.
I know,
because
but
you don't want to be sitting there staring at this tablet. I mean, I've seen so many people do it, and I'm not going to name any names, but it's very aggravating to see that. It's get your face out of the tablet.
that happens. And a matter of fact, L Train, and I want to interview her. I want to talk to her about this. The singer, she got thrown in from, I don't know the whole story, but I know that when Elizabeth passed, she's like, we need a singer, here you are.
Yeah.
And first time I saw her, and it was like literally like I think she had like a few days to prepare.
Right.
But
and
she
I
sang like this.
that.
And that's one of the only few times I'm like, I get it. I get why. And you're not saying that. And I'm sitting there looking around at people like, dear God, if anybody says a word about this, I'm going to have a hard time not hurting them.
Right. No, and I
not
totally
saying
understand that.
something
And
to
I'm not
somebody.
saying that I don't use a tablet. I do have a tablet on stage. I'm not constantly looking at it though.
Oh yeah, and and that's the thing. If you can, I've been like, when I drove over here, I'm trying to listen to music, and I'm trying to sing. I'm not trying to sing, but with doing what I'm doing in these interviews, I want to know what the hell you guys. I know what all the musicians. I don't know what you go through, and I've tried to sing songs, trying to remember lyrics, and I'm like, how the heck do y'all do this? And then you got, okay, I got to get in the key, and I have no idea how to do a lot of that stuff, but I'm trying to sing along on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever do, try that sometime. Try to hit every word. Like if you're going to work or something like that, just put a song on, by heart, and hit every word and see how many times you screw up.
Right.
And then when you go see your local band and go, oh, okay, here's a little extra tip for.
And what's the thing is, I will have my tablet there, and it's really just a cheat sheet, and I don't always have it on. There's just a couple songs that I might still be struggling with, and even if I have it up there, I'll still mess up because I can't find where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
when I'm like losing that spot in the song, and I'm like, where am I at?
Me and a friend of mine had a
still screw up.
conversation, I think yesterday. No, it was today. And we were talking about somebody that mid-song, the acoustic. Jim from Buckshot, he's a little bit older than me. I'm 54. He's older than me. I ain't gonna say, I don't know how old he is, to be honest with you, but he's older than me. Anyway, when I was managing Buckshot, he had an extra pedal sitting over there. I'm like, what do you need a pedal for an acoustic for? He's like, that's my page turner. And I'm like, I never even, he's older than me and thought about that, so he can reach over and click and hit the page and run the lyrics down. And he looks straight ahead. Like I said, a lot of people, they try to look at I don't know how you could, it's like driving and trying to read lyrics. How do you do that? We've got about 10 minutes left on here, and I want to get into these.
About starting the damn thing.
Starting what?
Oh, Joe likes to bring up the story about start the damn thing.
Just start the damn thing.
So there was a show, House Divided.
House Divided.
I can never forget that. House Divided, and we were trying to start this song. It was Straight Up, Paula Abdul.
Oh yeah, I've heard y'all do that. I like it.
And it was when we were first starting to do the song, and somebody was struggling. I'm not going to point any elbows.
Eric.
I wasn't in the band yet.
He wasn't there yet.
I have an alibi.
But they were, how does this thing start? And I just turned around. I just start the damn thing. And Joe just started right out the bat and made me rap that song.
It was fast.
Very fast.
You know,
I had to rap that song.
Whoever's a songwriter out there, or even y'all, if you want to try some original, start the damn thing. That would be a good song subject matter. Just start the damn. Just put one foot in front of the other and go. I mean, that's my motto.
Yeah,
just go.
To this day, I don't think I've ever said that to him again, except for joking wise. Yeah, I will never. No.
I would have done that after every song. Like after that moment. All right, next up is Wasted Years by Iron Maiden. Start the damn thing. Instead of 1, 2, start the damn. That's a 4 count.
Oh.
Is the syllables right? Start the. Yeah, that's right. Amount of syllables, so you got a 4 count.
Oh my God.
Start the. We got to move on here. And if you, I talked to you about this before, but if you could go back, rewind, and not have music in your life whatsoever as you being a musician, what do you think you would be doing now, and would you be happy at it?
Oh, yeah, we did talk about this. I come really close out of high school to going into the Navy.
Hoo-yah, or ooh-ah, what did they say? Say hoo-yah. No, that's the Army.
That's Marines, isn't it?
No, Marine Corps is ooh-rah, Army hoo-yah. They say something else.
I don't know.
It's
Well,
hard.
I didn't go into into the Navy, so and I do often think about how I would have turned out if I really would have went into it.
Do you know what your rate was? Do you know what you're going to do in the Navy, or you just want to join the Navy?
I was just gonna join the Navy.
You had no idea.
No, I was gonna sign my name and go into it.
Well, it's an experience. You would have got to see the world. You would have got to see a lot of things, and depending on the time you went in,
95.
If you would have stayed in, you would have been in the war on terror. And a lot of people think another thing. I want to join the Navy so I won't have to go do stuff. My PRT was most of the unit was Navy. The people that we were bodyguard were security forces platoon to protect. Most of them were Navy. In a civil affairs unit, those were Army Reserve guys, but we had a lot, and our command was Navy. Our command was actually Navy SEALs. The Navy decided, the PRTs, which is the Provisional Reconstruction Team, the guys that go over there and help rebuild stuff. Anyway, the Navy decided that we're going to put people that the Taliban's scared of in charge of those, and they put Trident wearing SEALs. And I had Commander Phil Capusta and Senior Chief Anthony Efrati as my. And Anthony Efrati, if you Google that name, you'll find it attached to Chris Kyle. He was his chief. Not going to go into that, and I might even delete that part of it. But anyway, let me move on to the next question. That's just irrelevant. I like telling that story because I like, I got to serve under those guys.
Yeah.
Not in that way, but I got to serve under not only a SEAL, but one that has a really good reputation. But the next question is, now you've been a singer, you might not have too many equipment malfunctions or anything, but because you got one, the mic, and usually you got sound guy taking care of you. Y'all have sound, so. But if you ever seen one or experienced an equipment malfunction, what was it and how was it recovered or recovered from?
I do want to go back to a story. This was, golly, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I had lost my voice. I had laryngitis. And we had a gig. And I was so nervous. I was like, how am I going to get through this gig? I mean, we were not going to cancel that gig. I was like, how am I going to get through this? In any way, I could not project at all. It was awful. Well, then here comes Rob Seal. He comes walking in. And this is the first time I ever met him. And he come in and he was like, oh, you'll be fine. He was like, just drink you some warm tea, get a little honey and everything. You'll be fine. And, and he just kind of eased my nerves a little bit, and from then on, it was just like, I love Rob. He was so awesome. And he just walked me through it and calmed me down. And he was like, you can do this, and that, I think that was like my main equipment issue. So
you recovered with hot tea and honey, or
pretty much.
Have you ever tried the Lay's potato chips before a gig?
No.
Hold on. Faith Hill does it. I think there's a couple of them that do it, and what it is the oils in the it's the oil, whatever the oil is baked with. It helps coat your throat. Huh. There's actually a reasonable thing behind that.
I did not know that.
Chip, it helps.
No.
It helps.
Shot of whiskey.
But look that up with Lay's potato chips.
I've heard that.
But it's specifically Lay's. And next question, the final one, is the fantasy band. And the rules are pretty much, I don't want to say lower level, but nobody famous from the Upstate, but people that are local bands. Just build you would want to go see or you'd want to play with. And I'm going to make you name a singer, so pick one of those two. So just
Okay.
But-
But they can't be in our own band,
No,
right?
they can't be in your own band.
Dang it.
I forget to say that sometimes, but they can't be in your own
Dang
band.
it. All right. Drums. I would say Skip Strong. Tim Delisle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like Tim.
I always mess his last name up in my head.
Delisle.
I call him Leslie or something.
And then Hack brought up one the other night, and I was like, "Oh gosh!" And I'm gonna claim it. Glenn Dupree.
What? I know the name.
Gen X.
Rhythm Jam
Okay, I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
if I
he
met
is with
him.
them now.
and Gen X.
Gen X. Yeah.
I don't think I may
Glenn
have.
Dupree. Yeah.
I may have met
So
him.
I'm
I
gonna
may
steal
have
that one.
Yeah, I don't think I was there then. I remember, I know that name, but I can't put a face with it. I don't think I met him. But that's your bass player?
No, that's drums.
Okay, drum, okay.
Bass players, I'm gonna go with James Larkin.
Haphazard.
Yeah, those are my boys. Yeah, I can't pick Hack, so. Joe Jones, I've heard his name quite a lot, and actually, I want to say something about Joe. Joe was supposed to be our first bass player for Widow Lake.
That would be a completely different.
Well,
He's got some funk to him.
Believe it or not, he was a rock player in high school. Yeah.
I've met him once, and it was just very, at Powdersville Pub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Joe
I may
and
have met
his
him
wife
twice, I
Kathy.
think.
They're great.
But I thought highly of him.
Yeah, he's great. Guitar. Jason Wolf,
Okay, that's randomonium, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
One Lone Wolf.
Okay,
Yeah, he plays out by himself sometimes.
that's a cool. That's a cool name. It is a play on words.
Yeah. Singer, I'm gonna go with Clementine. Streeting September.
Nice.
Ever since I've met her and heard her, oh my gosh, that woman has a voice.
Oh yeah.
She is great.
When I first heard them, they were doing all the '90s grunge stuff, and I'm like, man, she's awesome, but I kind of like that music, and then I kind of don't,
Yeah.
like I can't, it's like, okay. And then when they come to Wild Country, and they went from like doing some AC, their spectrum just it exploded,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh wow. And then when they added their guitar player Glenn, that dude, this is another thing, and I asked, I think Brady, have you ever heard of him before? Streeting September, Glenn Stubbs from their guitar player.
Wasn't he in another band?
Decadent Days.
Decadent Day. Yeah, I think I had heard him
He's one of the people
at one of the little
like,
benefits things we did.
that I never heard of before I met him. That well, in the past couple of years, when I first got into music, I never met anybody, but that I've never even heard of,
Right.
and that good. If I hadn't heard of you, if I hadn't heard your name, and I'm not trying to brag, but if I hadn't heard your name in the upstate music world,
Who are you?
yeah, if I've heard, not that I've worked with you or filmed you or done anything, but the network, and I'm into it that much that if you're good, I'm going to know who you are, and that's usually the way it goes. But we've got to wrap up here, and I want you to tell all your socials, name of the band, and anything y'all got coming up. I know y'all got scheduled with doing video.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be coming
Random.
up soon. But go ahead and just look at the
Brandon.
camera and do like a promo. Hey, this is Angela with Widow Lake and all
Yeah,
that good stuff.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll cut that out and we'll do one.
All right. Well, I'm Angela with Widow Lake. Check us out on Facebook at Widow Lake Band. Give us a like. Everybody's doing it. If you don't do the social media thing, you can also catch us at widowlake.com. And you can find all the fantabulous places that we'll be playing with explosions, fireworks, drums.
and maybe a rap song.
And maybe a rap song. You never know. Just start the damn thing.
But you guys are awesome. I love seeing. Matter of fact, when y'all came to, I got to tell this and we'll get off. When y'all came to Powdersville Pub the first time, I was like, hey, I do lights. You know, I hated telling people why I did it, but you know, I'm up here because I'm crazy, and this helps me. There's no really way to explain that, but and y'all were like, we got our own stuff. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go home. And I looked at your set list. And hold on a minute, because I saw Kiss on there, and I'm like, okay. And y'all, I'm like, I'm sold. And like you guys, Exempt, Flashpoint, Streeting September, that's Reservoir Dogs. That's some of my favorite bands because y'all do from like 78 to 92, and that's my music world that I listen to when I go home tonight. I'm going to be on Sirius Radio looking for songs from that era. And honestly, I don't know anything past that. But do you have any songwriting credits by chance?
No.
Okay, so have you ever thought about writing music or trying?
Oh yeah,
to?
we've tried.
Lyrics are hard.
They are.
Because you've got to match up the syllables and you got to get the time signature and just that part of it. And then, okay, with the key, how's it going to sound? And I don't understand like reading music. I know how it works. I don't know how the hell you do that. Like flying an F-16. Like I know how do you do that? That's mind blowing. But we're going to get off here. Hey folks, thanks for watching, and check out Widow Lake. They're an awesome band. We'll have her husband coming up soon, and we've got the rest of Streeting September, L Train coming up. I'm going to have Tim Lee, Corey Stevenson, and I've talked to Flashpoint and Burning Bridges. I'm going to be talking to them in the fall when I finish up with Widow Lake and this current little group. But thank you for watching the Upstate Music Channel podcast. We'll see you out there on stage somewhere. Thank you for watching.
Everybody's afraid, so they stay on the run. I say why run when I've got a gun. I found myself in this town, lost myself on a new ground. Can you say you're just running for the sun? I feel it too, yeah, you're not the only one. Oh, when the shadow drop beneath your feet makes you think.
Right here in upstate of South Carolina in Greenville, we have the top-notch musicians, man. It's awesome to see the variety that we have around here and the way things kick.
Last night, I'm tired.
But keep it rocking, Greenville. We'll see you.